Hello everyone, how's it going? We're finally back up and running after the intro was just ah. How y'all doing? How was your weekend? How did it go? Ours was okay, except for the fact that the internet was kept dying. We seem to be good now. Also, I'm eating a carrot because I didn't have anything else to eat today. Um, Excuse my munching. How y'all doing? Y'all have a wonderful week. Fun. Yay! Gonna do some more art stuff. I did say I want to design some pets. I want to rig, but I'm somewhat unsure. Hi Nero, how you doing? Hmm. I'm quickly just munching my carrot. Also, I need to get something to drink. I'll be right back. I'm back. Good, working at the moment. How you all? I am doing good. I'm glad you're doing fine. Glad you once you're working, I'm glad you're feeling better as well. Um, I'm doing fine. I know the internet thing going off. The internet being off was a bit of a hassle and annoyance, but it's okay. Everything's working now. Also, want to show you guys some um fun. I managed to finish Puppets model. So I want to quickly do a little showcase just to show how it's moving and how it's doing. Oh, hold on. There you go. Hey, look at this. Everything is tracking so I'm if things are a bit weird and wonky with tracking, it's because I need so when you do have a model, this model has not been calibrated at all. At all. No calibration at all. So when Poppet gets the model, she's gonna have to go through all the parameters and things. She's gonna have to calibrate it to her face. That way, things move as they're supposed to move. But the mouth tracking is insanely well, and I'm so happy with it. But yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. Also has a bunch of like nice little features that I can run through. What's this one do again? Okay, that's that. So we have a little emo toggle there, eyes here. Yeah, got a little pouty mouth, little pouty mouth. Mm-hmm. Especially cool with the like they do the face pop like a then also got the outfit toggle or well, one part of the outfit toggle, which is this one, and then also the sleeves as well. Also, we can have the sleeves, just the short sleeves. It looks like a t-shirt, summer shirt. Wait, hold on. The other thing I don't know when I'm speaking. Hold on. What do you mean? Oh wait. I know what it is. Okay, that's an easy fix. Thank you. Thank you. See, this is why I have to showcase things. Is that sometimes I don't. There's so many different things on this model that I just miss them. Thank you, Nira. I will write that down because it's a quick fix. It's an easy quick fix that I just need to fix. Um, with my pen. Okay, so potty mouth. Okay, cool. Thank you, Nero. I will adjust that before I send it to Poppet. Thank you, thank you. Very small thing. Like I'm surprised I hadn't noticed it. Then also, oh yeah, mm. I did a tongue thing. I actually forgot that. Like I forgot to do the tongue, and then I remembered this morning. Like, oh wait, I need to do the tongue. So while I waited for the internet to come back on, I just did that. So yeah, Skinwalker. Yes, but I'm so happy with how it's tracking the physics and everything. There's also a bunch of other toggles like bald and stuff, but I didn't think I set it up. She can set it up herself. So yeah, everything is working so smooth and nicely. I'm happy with it. It's really nice. Very small, subtle physics as well. So yeah, I'm happy with it, and I hope she will be happy with it as well. I just need to fix that one pouty mouth thing, but I'll do that after stream. Anyway, back to the little slime ball. Ah, I have returned. Yeah. I moved my desktop stuff a bit around. Does seem to be better. I can't admire my beautiful PC though because it's on my left side. I only see the back. uh, I think art looks the rigging needs some work. No diss. I am. What do you mean the rigging needs some? I'm work. The mouse tracking is very nice. I need to just fix the pouty mouth thing. Well, yeah. But again, so the rigging for zone, I did not calibrate the model. So the calibration is something Poppet has to do. Once it's calibrated, it will move a lot better. That is just how models work. Because again, d- doesn't matter how good your rigging is. If you don't puppeteer the model properly, it doesn't work. So yeah, because when I did some testing on my own, I would go like super expressive. Like I would stretch my face, and it looked very cool. Just a lot of stuff I need to need to work on. Yeah. I just need to fix that one pouty mouth issue where the thing is showing through where it's not supposed to. And once that's done, maybe we should be good. Yeah. Anyway, to the art tab because we're gonna do some art today. I'm gonna draw. I wanna do some art. Oh, there we go. Where's my pen? Bloop. Let's just lower the volume. I did not. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Before anyone redeems anything, don't redeem anything. Hold on. A damn uh throwables as well as streamer bot did not open. Why are you not open? What's wrong with you? Can't believe this. Luckily, headpads work. Okay, at least the VTube Studio redeems work, but the throwables don't. What did I just tell you though? You redeem everything. Nothing is working yet. Wait, the throwables not working again. What do you mean scammed? I told you not to redeem them. This is on you. All on you. Fine, I'll give you a cheese and I'll give you a fruit. There's a flashbang. Where's the sound though? There it is. You see cheese. What? Streamer bot sound. Why are you not playing? Is it playing and I'm just not hearing it? Oh, I'm just not hearing it. Okay. Because OBS has this new feature where you tick the thing where you can like hear the stuff in OBS or like, that's supposed to be playing. And for some reason, it's off. So many things to fiddle with and it just causes problems. Anyway. Okay, so there's multiple different things we can work on today. I want to design some pets designs. I want to rig some pets that I can sell on Kofi. Yes. Just some like generic pets. But yeah. Well, let's get some references. Actually, Mona did send me some reference because she wants me to make a border collie pet. So what I want to do with it, I want to make the border collie pet. I want to make it so that its colors can be changed and maybe some of its features. So it's semi customizable. Just need to figure out how to do that. How do I put the references? Ah, I got a carrot piece stuck in my tooth. Ah. And where did I put them? Ish. It does not help when you have like so many different reference models unless I never downloaded. Double check. You sent me them a while ago, so I just need to make sure. Did I not save them? Huh. Oh, here they are. Okay, I found them. Just download these. Put them in the phone folder. Those are the only two references she sent me? It is. Oh. Okay, let's just get border collie, let's go with the puppy. Puppy image will probably be better because then it's like with the pet aesthetic a bit more. Hey. Okay, let's wait, where did it save this? A wrong folder. Ooh, ooh, the sneezes. Sorry. Excuse me. My volume is so loud for my bumped it up a bit last time. I can finally hear myself. Ah, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, dragging our references. Okay, we got little poppers here. One of the reference images Mona sent. What's the other one? I selected three of them. You mean? And I just close. Damn it. There we go. I don't know who the artist is of these things. I do wish come with like signatures. Well, this one comes with one. This is by Zen. The little expressions of the doggos. So Mona really liked these expressions and stuff, and she's like, "Can we maybe add like some of these expressions to the thing?" Is your Kofi dynamic or dynamic slime? Dynamic slime. Keep it the slime, making it less complicated, so it's the same. I did open a what's it? I opened the emotes commission. I am still working on the images and stuff for the model commissions, and I want to do a pet. So, well, I'm gonna use my own model for pet stuff because that's technically what my model was. And then I just rigged them up so he can like actually talk and do. In your about is it as what? No, hold on. Okay, you see, I hate it when they change things. They keep changing things. I hate it when it does that. I made sure to change. Thank you for pointing it out, Nero. I can change. I can fix it because in itty bitty bitty channel. I don't understand why it does that. I made sure to check it. Yeah, it's dynamic slime. Kofi.com/dynamic slime. Why did it? Why? Why is it not? I can't go to my about page whilst I'm streaming. Think. Wait, no. Oh, I see. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. It's in my panels. I can edit that. I can edit that. Hold on. Kofi. Why did it? Hmm. It's probably an old one. That's why. I tried a while ago. It didn't work, and I vaguely remember you saying you're setting stuff up. So I was like, oh, he's still doing stuff. Yes, it's probably, you know what? Most likely, I just forgot to change this. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, let me try it out now and see if it works. Hey! Okay, now it works. It's working now. E finally. My word. Ah. Ah. Okay, anyway, back to the arts. Um, Close that. Gone. Okay, so pet. You want to make a pet. Let's start with the basic stuff. Let's just add some circle and things. Yay, works now. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, we got our head. Copy it. Body. Okay, let's break the body up a big head, but this. I think what I probably do when I rig it is I'll rig it so that when the model when the model moves side to side, right? The bottom part the bottom part will move depending on which angle the dog is looking or moving. Yeah, I think maybe moving. So if he moves to this side, this will move that way. Same with this. We'll have to do like a three stage body, essentially. Let's move that up a bit more. Legs. Just do a rough drawing. Question. How do you want to draw it? Do you want to do it sitting down or do you want him in a hanging sort of pose? Um, I think this one I want to be sit so people can just move it around. I might make a hanging pose as well, but that might just be a different one. Unless I want to rig it so it has both. I didn't think about that, but I think I'll get to that part late. I think that's not something I need to think about yet. I can always change it. I'm just doing the rough design today. I'm not gonna do it. Like, I'm not gonna finish it today. Like that's not on the table because I only have also so much. I think I only have like 3 hours to stream today because the internet only came back on like in half an hour to two, and I started streaming at two. So I think it came back at one ish. It came around 1 to half past one for me. So I'm only gonna stream for 3 hours, and then well tomorrow we should be back to normal. Also, I am gonna stream on Wednesday. I'm gonna post my schedule after stream for the week because I'm done with Puppets model. I can stream Wednesdays again. I don't have to focus on rigging. Like most of the things I have to do is just drawing. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I think I'll definitely consider the hanging pose. I wonder if I can rig it in. So the there's either the pet has to have it rigged in, or oh, you know what it is? Okay, okay. Easy solution. Easy solution. It has a toggleable. Wait, I need to change my thing. I'm on art and I'm still on just chatting. Okay, so easy solution. I make two bodies. One for the hanging pose, one for the sitting down. It can be toggled and then it can be moved. So someone can set it up in VTube that once they toggle one body, he moves to a different position to fit the body. So I can do that. That is doable. I can do it. And I think it will be a very nice feature to have. Yeah. But I think we'll first just start with the sitting pose, just so we have an idea of what we're doing. Uh, his feet is not good. That down. Okay. Hmm. Ooh. I don't know why, but every time if I eat a carrot, right? If I'm not really eating much, for some reason I feel somewhat nauseous. I don't know why. It's very weird. I've always had this and I don't know why. Oh, for the life of me. His head is tilted. So I use that for the nose. I definitely have to move the mouth get a bit wider. Get a bit wider. So, and when I rig this, we'll probably have it so that these lines stretch out, and depending on which direction he's looking. I will lurk for a while because I have a meeting. Okay, Nero, enjoy your work, enjoy your meeting. It goes well. I'm just gonna be here and doing some designing. It might be. Border collies have somewhat floppy ears. How can I enjoy work? Optimism. That's a. I mean, I'm working and I'm enjoying it. I also enjoy, like when I worked in animation, I really enjoyed the work. Sometimes some of the things that came along with it, not so much, but I try to enjoy it more than often, more than not. They have to go up a little, just like then they droop down. Hey, where's my dog? He hasn't been to come yet. I think he's laying on the bed or under the bed. He's like chilling. He's like, no, I am snuggling. I am chilling. I am not coming you. Something like there. What to have? Hi Ollie, how you doing? How's your weekend? Have a good one. I'm so glad our internet is finally working. It seems to be very stable. I think they've definitely fixed whatever was the problem, which is good. It means Mona's stream is gonna be a-okay. I hope. Most likely a-okay. Doing goody. Managed to do most of my household chores today, so now I can focus on streaming. Yeah, let's go. I am currently doing a little dog design. There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I want to do some pets. I want to make a few things that I can sell on my Ko-fi page. Because currently I only have emotes available, or I'm only gonna be able. I'm only doing emotes at the moment. For the same, make it circle eyes or recircle, circular. You're not that aggressive looking. Okay, yeah. So the more oval-ish eyes look better, especially like when I look at this thing. It's like so they have a more blobby shape, which actually works somewhat well. Like it actually feels like a more characteristic. I need to tweak these feet. They're bothering me a little bit. So usually the legs got a little bit like this, curve, and then his head is way too round. Need to flatten it a little bit. Turn the guy to what I'm doing. Oh, hold on. Probably add a color as well. Okay. Hmm. I feel like the design is still a little bit too simplistic. I will, because I mean, I want the pit to be somewhat simplistic, but I don't want it to be too simplistic. I want his legs to set out like this. It looks like he's just like squatting on his butt. I think actually that actually looks pretty cute. I'm not gonna lie. Little paw pads. Then I can also show the paw pads. I think that'd be pretty cute. I think that works. I think pretty cute. You have a bit of a sharper leg here with the knee bone there. Anywho, we're gonna lurk. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. And then the tail. Then maybe less sharp and more round. Get a bit more, not not too round, but just less sharp than it currently is. There we go. This tail is gonna wag back and forth. It's actually pretty easy because once the tail reaches the midpoint between the once it rotates, well, hold on. So once the tail rotates and reaches this point, it literally just flips around once it comes to this side. Just flip it around. That would be pretty easy to rig. I kinda like this design. I don't want to make him a bit more scruffy. A more scruffy doggo. Give him a little frizz head here. Yeah, I want the scruffy frizz on the head too. Probably not just like that looks weird. That looks very weird. No, thank you. Has to be offset. Has to be offset. Liquid. I'm hearing it twice. Okay, so it does work. Thank you for. Hey, Amy, how's it going? Sorry for the past weekend. Our internet was giving so much scuff. How you doing? How was your weekend? You have a good weekend? Seems like our internet is now fixed. Let's hope it stays that way and doesn't have any issues. I so far don't have any issues. Everything seems to be working a okay. So yeah. Also, I'm making a pet. I am somewhat dull. Nira pointed out something with Puppet's model I need to fix. So before I send it to her, I need to fix that. But other than that, I'm pretty much done with her model. I'm very happy with how it came out, all the features I've added, everything how it's moving. I'm so happy with it. Oh, thank you. A little scruff. Also, there's an also. Ooh, please do tell. Tell the also. I am curious. Tin, 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 tin. Oh, thank you, thank you. Because I want to make a TTS pet out of this little guy or doggo. I'm currently referring to him as a doggo because I made a joke about him being a best boy. So I want to sell this on my Kofi. Eh, Making a Kofi pet for people to buy. I wonder if I should probably make his ears like when he looks around, his ears like flop around a bit. You should have like an inner ear. Should probably make him an inner ear that can basically see once his stuff moves around a bit. That's how I have it two colors. Hmm. What else can I? Okie dokie. Yeah, so today I will be streaming a bit shorter. I will only be streaming for 3 hours in total today due to the internet only coming back on like 2 hours after I was supposed to stream. Or it came out a bit earlier than that, but I just slotted in. Anyway, um, rain. So I'm probably gonna design for an hour and a half, and then we can play some games for an hour and a half, or I just do art today and we do games tomorrow. Do you plan on taking commissions for? Yes, yes, yes. I am fully open to taking commissions for pets. I do have a commission page I'm working on. I just need to word. I need to brain please function. Make the images and stuff for it first. Because currently it's only like text. Text and pricing. I wanna show what I can do so people at least don't feel like I am just some random dude that need that. Well, I mean, if you want to commission me, I'm more than open to help to make you one. Open mouth. Nose will be probably somewhere up here. I'm mostly doing this open mouth for illustration purposes for myself when I do eventually get to rigging, so I'll just save this once I get to that point. However, I do need to budget stuff. Yeah, that is true. Budgeting is very important. Wait, how do so this one? Okay, so they just for illustration purposes, they just make it go down. I don't want to. I don't want to ever like pressure someone to have to commission me because I know like today's economy. Like, oh my goodness, man. But if someone does, I do highly appreciate it because I don't make that. I don't really make anything off streaming yet. I'm still waiting for the payouts to come in. Not, and I still appreciate everyone's support. It's always it always brings me so much joy and just happiness seeing everyone just support. It sometimes makes me want to cry, man. The tongue will probably hang out a bit like that. Feces. Nice. I already plan on commissioning you for a model sometime in the future. Amy, man, you're so sweet. I I will make sure that it is a mm, very nice model. I was definitely surprised at how because I Mona asked me to like check when I started on Puppet's model. I was genuinely surprised. Oh, I think I was genuinely surprised how quickly I managed to finish it. Oh well, finish quotations because there's still some few things I've noticed that I need to go back to and fix. Um, but in general, I started on the 5th of March, and ah, hi Dave. I started on the 5th of March, and I managed to finish it. Well, again, finishing quotations because I still need to tweak a few stuff to nearly finish it. Yeah, better. I managed to nearly finish it um, on the 19th. So I've worked. It's a bit more than a month and a half, almost 2 months. Yes. So month and 3 weeks, I think, which is I was really surprised because I honestly thought it was gonna take me about 3 months to finish it. So yeah, I was thoroughly surprised. Also, kind of helped that I just at day I like scheduled my days, so I have days that I just lock in and just do the stuff. Yeah, I was genuinely surprised. I mean, to be fair, and I don't want to gloat because it's not what I'm not trying to gloat while saying this, but when I worked in studios and stuff, I was always known for being the one that worked very quickly and efficiently. So I'm glad that my work ethic stuck. I know everyone has a different work ethic. I'm not shooting down anyone that has a slower work ethic because most of the time, people that do work slower are sometimes more precise. Because again, I did manage to miss a few things in terms of like that just crept through. that I need to go and like, hey, nope, you need to be fixed. But luckily, fixing it is easy. It's literally just exporting it and then just replacing the file in VTube, and then it's Bob's your uncle. It works perfectly. It's just so nice. This thing a little bit more oval eyebrows. That's on the wrong layer, sir. There we go. Welcome back, Nero. How you doing? How was the meeting? Was it good? So because I'm streaming a little bit shorter today, I will be only doing the rough design for the pet today, and then tomorrow I'll continue on with it. Let's see. Huh? Boring as usual. 90% of the people are on mute while the supervisors are talking. Sounds like your standard everyday meeting. Okay, wait. The border collies come in different flavors. So I've been wondering if when I make this pet model, if I should have different coats for the pet. That way people can when they at least so they don't have all have the same pet. They can like mix and match parts of the pet. Ooh. Um okay, so let's just do coat rough. I want to make it a semi customizable pet. So it's like at least you have options to do stuff. Blue Merle is very blue Merle. The one with the French people are the French are not helping their case, are they? I still don't like. I get it, and I also don't get like. I know it's like I understand the joke of hating the French, but I don't understand like I don't know. It's like I'm in this weird middle part where I understand it and I don't understand it. French, the worst because I don't understand anything and they sound like a minigun. That the way they speak so. Honestly, that is very. I was in France. I know. Okay, so I was very young. I was like 6 years old. My parents took us on a trip to France. It was part of their package that they had with the optometry they work with. They can go on free trips and stuff. Very nice, very fancy. Well, not really fancy, but just fancy in the sense that we can go overseas. We view if you just go overseas, that's fancy. You can fly in economy minus, and you would see it as fancy. That's how we in South Africa view traveling. And anyway, so we went to France, and it was an experience. I mean, the city was not beautiful in terms of like architecture and everything. The people, what about 50-50? What once they hear you're tourists, they're very friendly, but as soon as you just speak English, they're like, yeah. I hate them because I work with them every day. Otherwise, I like croissant. Here's it. We like the music. We like the food. The personality. Eh. And so I always just confirmed out of all the French branch of the company, only 2 or 3 people speak English ish. That's rough. That's really rough. Yeah. I can't imagine having to work in a workplace or in a work environment with only like a handful of your coworkers speak a common language that everyone can just use. I went to France once. We didn't go to a tourist city, and I highly do not recommend it. I would say Paris was okay. When we went to Paris, it was okay. We didn't have much trouble. It was or like the transport was decent. I remember we couldn't find our one hotel. So we drove on the bus in a loop like 5 times until we eventually like saw, oh wait, this is where we're supposed to go off. Yeah, it was not a fun night. Having to wait that long. Actually, no, this will go out a bit like this. It'll up there. Little scruffy. What else can I add to the dog? The doggo. Also, our dog she has the same coat like this. A little fluffy with a tuxedo and the mask. We arrived on a day where everything's ish. That's really rough. It's like the way do you go to buy your groceries, or if you just want to get like a snack or food, it's just like, oh, sorry, you're gonna have to wait till the next morning. Ish. Big ish. I am so far very happy with how the dog is coming. I'll probably make multiple ears as well, so I'll have like a. I'll have the actually. Let's just. I think just 2 sets of ears is good. Maybe three. I may make 3 sets. So it's the floppy ears, then it's the pointy ears, and then maybe just pointy but like stubby ears. I think that will work. Looks so adorable. I want to buy soon, soon. Hopefully, I can finish this guy like in a month. Because I mean, his design is simple, so that shouldn't be hard. Um, yeah, and if I rig him, I want to say a month to 2 months. Just so I don't like shoot myself in the foot and make unnecessary promises. Luckily, we found a tiny store that was open with this little annoyed as hell Grant. Uh, that sounds about right. If you made the tail more stubby, it would look like a bear cub. Oh, actually, I need to write these stuff down. Okay, so let's just uh right. So 3 sets of ears. Sorry, my handwriting is like a doctor. I know. Don't at me. I cannot write you a prescription. I probably think it is a real doctor, but I assure you that you will get caught for fraud. So it is a floppy. I'll get to the tail now. Floppy, stubby, pointy. Okay. Then we say tails, fluffy. Um, stubby. Putting commas bear, and then pointy. Basically, no fluff. Okay, cool. You can also have 3 sets of eyebrows. Yes. That will also work. That will be good. Eyebrows. So we have the round ones or the thick. Thick eyebrows, thin eyebrows. What would be a third set? Because you have thick, you have thin. Maybe no eyebrows? Hmm. I am curious because I'm not really sure. What would be a third set for an eyebrow? What would work for a third set? Because you got thick, got thin, which basically is like a line or a very thin line. Maybe thinner. So you have like thinnish, and then you have like really thin. No idea. Wait, hold on. I'll look out. Thinner. It's just a line. You can also do the little flock of hair on top. Oh yeah, that is true. Okay, so it looks like this model is definitely gonna take me a lot longer than I was suspecting, but that's okay. Because if it's a good model that people actually want to buy, then that's good. And I want to make a model that's good in terms of like just people like it's a good product. It's a thing that people want to use, want to buy, all this stuff. Okay, a hair tuft, floppy. So we have the fuzzy hair, no tuft, and then I think just a short fuzz. So short fuzz would be something just like little spiky hairs. Yeah. So I was going to make this model semi customizable, but I think let's just go for the full customizable. So I will have because okay, so coloring wise, people will be able to color the model themselves as well, like paw pads. I will make different coats, so it's just easier. And then if people want to make custom textures for it, they can as well. Um, but like the other things I will just make easy that you can recolor in VTube Studio. So that's like things like the paw pads, the nose, the eyes, the eyebrows, um, maybe the ears. Or just have that as like the texture thing. Also need to do the cheeks, so 3 sets of cheeks. Uh, ears, tail, stuff, cheeks, fluff, fuzz, round. And the beans, make them as little hearts. Okay, I'll do that. I'll just do this because these are just placeholder rough, so I'll just do this. Heart. Today is planning. Today we're only doing rough and planning. This is all planning phase. Tomorrow we can start actually going into like making everything so long. Also I need wait, also I need to remember this. Also two bodies. Two bodies. Um one set. Let's do this. Sets. Okay, cool. Carried. Actually, just changes completely to carried because I think some people look at this thing like hanging. What do you mean hanging? He's carried. You can also have the beans as custom. And you know what? Let's just do that. Let's just have. So I'll do 2 sets of beans then. High range. I'll take it with the bunk. Two 2 sets. Um so heart beans. How you doing, Ranch? How's your day? You like this so far? Yeah. I'm glad people actually really like the design so far. And then round bean. Okay. Now, so far I understand it will be pretty easy-ish to make the rigging for it because it's literally just the everything will be in the same place. So when I do the rigging with like the deformers and things, it because they're in the same deformers, they should move the same. So just literally swapping out these things. But I need to look up because I'm not sure how, but I need to look up how they do the things that you can like swap out the stuff in VTube Studio, like how to set it up. We'll see. They've been okay. Bit of a speed run session of studies to ensure I try and get a certification before Wednesday. Ooh, you got this. I believe. I believe you'll get your certification and you're going to be successful. Yes. I say it now. You have an idea? Please do share your ideas. I also have ideas, but the more the merrier because then I can see if I can add them. And if it's an idea I don't think works that well, I just add it. But I do love your ideas. Your ideas are amazing. Oh, we're trying not to get sick. Yeah. You do your thing and remember to rest when you need to, okay? Aw, thank you, Ranch. I love you too. Go lurk. What do you think? Hi, you can. Thank you for just don't drink the green bottle. It'll make you sick. I actually don't know what the green bottle does. Um, my running head canon joke of the green bottle is that it's just sunlight liquid, which is one of our detergents that we have in South Africa. But yeah. I might change it to something else. If you were to market this as an animal, okay, not just a dog, and then you have different stuff to make it look okay. So that is a very nice idea. That's a lot of work, and there's a lot of different things because the way cats and dogs and other animals behave and move is very different. So I would rather make separate models that are customizable. For instance, I will make a separate cat model that has his own customizables. I would make a separate wolf one. I mean, wolf and dog, I can maybe just make an update on this one where we have more sets of things added as I go on. And if you did buy it, you just get the update. Or I have to make separate ones. Because sometimes it's just easier to do it that way. Because a lot of times if you have too many things on a model, it gets very difficult to manage everything and you start to miss a lot of stuff. You get a lot of scuff. Eh. I'm not against the idea. Maybe one day I'll make an all-in-one, like an all-in-one pet model. That's very ambitious. That's very ambitious. Also, it will be like hella expensive in terms of like, I mean, it probably won't be more than like it will probably cost as much as a little bit less. Probably like it will probably cost around 75 to $100 if I make like a full-on universal pet model. But damn, that's a lot of work. It'll probably take me like a whole year just to make that one pet because that's a lot of art that needs to be drawn. Everything has to be considered for rigging. Um, yeah, I'm not against the idea. I'm just thinking. My brain is already running through like how would I be able to do it. I'm gonna keep it simple for now, but I'm not against the idea. I'm not against it. Yeah, it's an idea to sleep on because it's definitely because again, if that's gonna be a thing, it's gonna be a lot of work. I want to make a few pet models that I can get out within the next few months. I don't want to sit till next year on them and not get them out. So maybe I can do a thing where if you do, maybe when I do it, so I make a few models, right? I make a few pet models. Then I make a universal one. If you own any one of the pet models, you get a discount on the universal one. That just makes sense because you already have part of the universal one. Universal one is just like everything combined into one. But the ones that are not universal are cheaper because they're only like a specific one that you want. I think I like that idea because then it allows me to make models so long. So I have all the assets, I have everything, and I sell them for cheaper. They're not going to be that expensive. I think these ones will probably be around, I want to say $30 to $50 for one, because they do have some customizability. They will be fully rigged. Um, yeah, I think I'll do that then, and then I can combine all of them, make a bunch of toggles and things, and then that way I can then have the universal model come out after I've made all the rest. So it's like an all-in-one bundle of a model, comes with all the features of all the rest combined. It will be a bit more expensive because you're basically buying it as a bundle, but it will be cheaper than buying everyone separately. And if you do have already one owned, you do get a discount on the like universal one. Yes. I like that idea because that way I can still release a few things. People can buy individual models that they like because they feel like, oh, there's a bunch, like there's some bear features I do not want, or there's some cat features I do not want or I don't need. Then they can save money by just buying the version that suits their need rather than buying the universal one and have a ton of stuff they don't use. That's like how my brain is thinking about it. Just write that down. Here's my book. I have a book. So it structure. So make multiple box, etc. N I don't know if Kofi has a structure for that. So I just checked the VTuber model I oh, my brain. I just checked the VTuber model that I have is that is customizable was $150. Yes. I know the Suica model. Does the Suica model cost around 100 and something? Wait, hold on. How much is the Suica model? I don't know if she changed her pricing or anything. I know she did do some updates. Things also, let me just save this doggo before before I lose him. Lose them and be sad. You have to redo everything. Missions. Okay, go. It's around 100 plus. Because I remember I think it was like 112. Still a great model. Because I know Shauna uses it. Shauna uses this Suica model. And also, I think Chio Tails, also one where we follow and we know from Snowball. Um, she also uses she used the Suica model at first, and then she went over to the Twin Tails. I remember it's something to do with Twin something model, and she's currently making her own custom model as well. Um, Suica model. Okay, so if I go on VGen to see the price, let's just check real quick. Okay, it's showing me in my rands, which is like 2,200 rand, which is conversion. Yeah, it's about 130. 100, oh, it's $130 ish. So it's the same. So yeah, that's the time. Okay, it's an hour and a half. Let's see if we can plan anything else for a little bit, and then I'm gonna go over to do. I want to do some cozy games. Okay, so I do think I have everything planned out that is really gonna be used on. Oh, we want to do the second code. I think I'll just work in sets of 3. I will make the coats. I will make like the head and every like the head and the body can be separate in terms of like the coats. Maybe you can make a different color. Yeah. So the coloring. I'm gonna try and set up the model the same way like a customizable can be edited and tweaked with colors. So you'll have you'll have default setup colors on the coats, right? Then you can use the recoloring tool in VTube Studio to change the hue and everything of the coat. Oh, the color. Can we maybe make a different color as? Yeah. Okay, so let me add that as well. I can make a lot more colors than other sets. So let's make a bunch of. Let's make 5 colors. Yeah, let's make 5 colors. We have the bone. Make a heart one as well. The lady, like the hearts. Um, Bone heart is a circle. Just want something plain. Um, Diamond. And what else? Yeah. It will definitely be separate because it needs to move, and I need to be able to like swap it out, and people can swap out the color of the color as well. Um, Bone, heart, circle, diamond, and what can I use as a 5th one? The contemplation. Um, I can make a bell. I know dogs already have bells on them, but I know some people will probably add a bell anyway because they like bells. Wait, let's do this color tags, and then 5 different colors themselves. Color band. Writing this on the a paw maybe. Oh yeah, a paw can work. So let me just okay. I'll do six. I'll do six of them. Because I mean, the more options people have, the better. But I don't want to make too much because I want to make it. I can always update the model later, and then people can add or change the things as well. So four, and also I do yeah. So people can also like if they want to, they can commission artists to make them like custom assets for the stuff. That's also something they can do. Um, 5 color band. I think the more you have, the more people would buy it because yeah, exactly. I do get that, and that's one thing. Well, I don't want to skim out on too much, but I also need to think of so again like for the body parts because you basically have three types of like dogs. You have fluffy, you have scruffy, and you have like very short hair dogs. Then you have so that's why the three sets of the body parts make sense. And if people want like a custom tuff, I can maybe so okay. I'm not against the idea of adding more as I'm going. I might feel like I want to add more, but I want to keep it realistic for myself first. That way I can see how far I get, and if I do see, oh wait, okay, actually I can do a lot more. I have a lot more time. I have a lot more like I have a lot more things like a lot more time and effort available. I will add more. So let's see. Okay, so 5 color bands will add a bow tie, a bow tie, um, leather strap. This leather I think is fine, and fabric. Maybe a spiky one. Ooh, yes, a spiky one. Now I want to add a skull to the tag as well. Add the spiky one. Like, yeah, I am Death Gripper, destroyer of grips, destroyer of toys. Because I think what I should do is I should look up what is like the most common like shared coat pattern. Because again, people can change the colors themselves. So I can make so basically the dog skin is going to be white and brown. Actually, no wait. I have to make him colors that he can actually change. Uh, Maybe I can make the dog like a gray. So because I know most customizables come as like white and gray. So when you look at them all at first, it will be white and gray. But if you tweak the colors, you can like make different. Use the universal dog patterns to make, and then use the colors to make the dog look like a specific breed of dog that you want, or as you're able to. I sometimes I also think it. I think some people also use a chain for a band, and you can have the chain without any tag. Yeah, so I will make it so that you can have the tag off complete. So like if you don't want the color, you don't want the tag off. Not gonna have you don't have to have them on because I want to make this customizable enough. chain. You know what? This just I'm gonna raise the number here. Color bands. Okay. Yeah. Just add this as done. Just so my brain doesn't go like, oh wait, no, I never wrote it down. Because my brain does that. I'm on code 2 again. I thought so. I thought. Oh wait. There we go. Problem solved. Um, code 3. So this code, I can just make it flip around. Uh, code, I think we can do like the German Shepherd. What? What happened? What are your thoughts on ear floof as well? So I do have them here. I will definitely add ear floofs. I'll see. Maybe I can write that down. Writing a lot of stuff down. Let's go back to the ears. Move this around. That. Okay. Ear floof. I will see how many variants I can add, but the because that will also be determined by the type of ears that I'm using. For instance, these floppy ears can have some floofs coming out the top here. You won't necessarily see them on the outside. Spiky ears will have different floofs. Unless I make 3 floofs for each ear. Ish. Yeah, there's really no joke how much work goes into a customizable model, and then they ask such a cheaper price for it as well. Crazy. Want to do the German ship? You want this one or you want this? I think this one. Oh, it's this. No, like this. My mind is like this. The more affordable, the more people would buy it. That's also true, and also so okay. So there's a good when I studied business, that's something that I learned with economics. You don't want to make things too cheap because then some people would think it's a cheap product. They want to make things too expensive because then they feel like the product is overpriced. So you need to find a good balance for pricing. Um, so if a model has a lot of features, like the Suica model, for example, um, it makes sense why she's asking 130. Or why, if you have a lot of customizability, they tend to ask more. But if you make it, if you have a very customizable model, but it's very cheap, people get suspicious. So you have to find a good balance. That's why I think if I do all of these things that we've written down now, I do think a $30 to $50 price tag is what I'm looking for. Reasonable. Is reasonable. Because people will not feel like it's too like if see, oh, it's a pet for TTS. It's not too expensive. It has a lot of customizability. So it looks decent. Because if you let's take the universal model idea again. The universal model would not sell like if I made that $30, I was just shooting myself in the foot because it's so much effort and work I put in, and I'm not getting much out of it back. Where if I were to put the universal one on, let's say 75, maybe 100, then that would make sense. 30 for this type with all the customization is gonna be a bang. Yeah, exactly. So, and when I looked at different, I also look at other people's stuff and how they price it. So there's a lot of different pets out there, but they don't have that much. Like there's also like it's a cat model. Some of them are AI generated assets. I can tell. I saw some of them bad. Anyway, that's also why some people make their pets cheaper because that a lot of people will feel like if the pet is extremely cheap, that means either the artist generated the art, cut it up, rigged it, and that's where they saved money so they can just sell the pet that way. I do not want to do that. I'm drawing the own. I'm drawing it. I'm streaming it. You're seeing the process. Um. So yeah, I do think for this pet, if I add all these things, a 30 to 50 is not bad. It will probably be somewhere in between. Depends on how many things I add more to it. If I add more stuff, it's definitely gonna end up at 50. So we'll see. But I want to make the model. I want to make it. I make a good model. Yes. I do think we covered most of the bases though. I need to add the code. So I can write that down. God damn it! I keep working on the wrong layers, man. Let's just add this as well. Actually, let's put in paint. So coats. Um, as many as possible. But we'll keep it to universal dog breed coats. So what I mean by universal dog breed coats is like many different breeds have like the the pattern itself, not the colors, because we're ignoring the colors here. And we just write that in like ignore color. Because we're just looking at the pattern itself. So where there is differentiation in the fur pattern. So many dogs do have universal ones and some don't, like Dalmatians are an exception. Um, we also have exceptions. Uh, Dalmatian, etc. The dog breeds like Dalmatians will be exceptions. So they will have very specific patterns, where it's just like the spots and everything. Now, it would be an interesting idea. Customizable assets such as drinks or chairs. I do know there are people that do make those. I probably will maybe also make some of them as well. Put them on my Ko-fi page. I'm just gonna have a ton of assets. I'm gonna make all the things. You want a tablet? I'll make you a tablet. You want this? I'll make it this. Customizable everything. I'm joking. Well, we'll see. We'll see where everything goes and where this takes us. But I'm hopeful. I want this to be successful. I wanna be able to do this full time. Which is this currently my full time job, but you know what I mean. um yeah, so codes will ignore we'll know the colors themselves, but just look at the patterns. See how many dog breeds have similar patterns. Make sure the colors are customizable enough. You'll be the artist people will come to for customizable anything. Monopolize the market tech. It'll be a lot of work, but I can try. But again, there's a lot that goes into a customizable model. I know with Suika, I think she spent like a whole year working on her customizable model. And even after she released it, she still made updates, more hairstyles. all the things. So I am not opposed to make like limiting myself to a certain amount. It is passive income. That's exactly what it is. Um, I'm not opposed to limiting myself in the start of like how many things I add to the model, and then as and I just update the model over time. So I'm not opposed to that. And maybe if this model is like very well structured with rigging, I can do the things where I just convert this model into the universal pet model. That's going to be a lot of work, but I'm not opposed to it. Otherwise, I stick with my original idea of making a bunch of different customizables from different like species, breeds, and all that stuff. Well, not breeds, just different species. So like cats, dogs, all that stuff. Hi, Miku. How you doing? I tried Krita with the tablet I got. You were right. A larger tablet would be better long term. Yes, a small tablet is A4 size is perfect for most use cases. I have a bigger one because I wanted to spoil myself, and I do like a bigger tablet to work on because I can use my shoulder and my elbow a lot easier. Um, yeah, yeah. Anywho, back to topic. Brain. Yes, so I will start with making different species of model, and then I will look at how I can make it so that they all can be in one unified model. Also, I just remembered how come you don't have a channel point or a bad. I still haven't made those. That's why I need to make them. You know what? Screw it. We're not playing games today. We're just doing art, and now we're moving to badges. We've done the planning for the pet. I'm happy with the planning. We have a solid idea of where to go. I can add the coats and things afterwards too, and all I think it's just a rough idea of where the base is gonna start, and then we can continue on from there. So let's just save this. Make a new thing. Just save as a pre 2K score because you guys deserve badges. I need to make badges. Okay, square save. Okay, so it's a doggo, and I can do just the badges. The badges. Okay, now let me just change the title as well. Let's design the badges. Hey, stop. Hold on. Let me just want to change the title so it's like I know what I did. There we go. Okay, so for badges, what do we think would be good for? Because I'm a slime ball, right? So I thought maybe I can just use a slime ball itself. So it's like a little droopy, slimy thing. Either that or I use cheese. Let's put up to a vote. What do you guys think? Cheese or slime? Or badges? Because if we do a cheese, it's very easy. It's literally just a cheese wheel that gets put up in chunks. Depends on how many you can do. I think it's 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 12. I mean, yeah, you can. That's pretty. I can do 12. I can do I can do 12 months because I know you can. Let's see. I know in the thing. Hold on. Let me just double check this so we are all on the same page on the badges. Where do I do badges again? And community? No, that's not it. Where do I look at the badges again? Nearby power-ups and channels? No, that's not it. Um, maybe rewards? No, not it. Um, where is it? Where is the stuff for that? Is it not a community? I swear it was at the community thing. Oh, let me look this up. Which it's in rewards, I believe. Hmm. Let me check. Let me double check because I probably just mislooked it. Rewards. Okay, so rewards is like what you get from a stream. So that's like actual like Minecraft rewards, Black Desert, all that stuff. Maybe it's a no, it's not drops. It's maybe at emotes, maybe. Okay, here's a bits tier emote. Customize your rewards for your biggest tiers. Upload a unique emote starting at. Oh, I can do that too. Okay, so that's not that. Yeah, I'm looking now. I'm not seeing. Okay, customize the points displayed. Okay, so for the points, I think we can do coin because we are in like in a kingdom, so I think a coin fits. Um, get big. I'm looking too, and now I can't find. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you for the hit pass. I don't know where they put it. They put it somewhere, but it's okay. We will find it eventually. I'll start with the channel point icon. Should I? Okay. Liquid. Okay. Now here's the question: do we make the channel points slime or coins? Yeah, I mean, I'm the same. As soon as I know it's there somewhere, but when I can't find it, I'm like, where did it go? Why? Okay, so I kind of want to go to the coin direction, but you guys can let me know what you guys rather would. I would love to help, but I don't think I have that because I ain't affiliate yet. Yeah. Don't worry, we'll get you there soon, Nero. Soon. Soon we'll get you to affiliate. Then you can rest easy. I want to make the coin somewhat three-dimensional, so that's not too thick. That. Hey, we have to. Hey, don't erase it. What's wrong with you? Oh, you found it. Nice. Do share because I have no idea. Maybe it said rolls. Not roll. Did he? Monetization. Oh, why is there? Wait, monetization. Where's monetization again? Let me enlarge my browser so I can actually see what I'm doing because it's a tiny corner. Oh, here it is. Monetization. Subscriptions. Aha, I see. Okay, bye, Migu. Yes, yes, yes. If you're streaming tomorrow, I will. Yes, yes, I will be streaming tomorrow. Yes, very silly. Yes, it is very silly. So these are bonus subscriber benefits. Here's the subscriber badges. Yeah, so it's I see. So it's the base badge, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 1 year, which is a 12 months. Okay, I see, I see, I see. And you can't make new ones. Badge flare. Let tier 2 and tier 3 subscribers show off their support with badge flare. Either use a default Twitch stars. Well, I couldn't do that. I think I'll put a custom flare. Ew. Ew. Okay. Um, there's a lot of stuff. So we're gonna just take it one step at a time. One step at a time. Okay, so let's start with let's start with the channel points. Doing channel points first. Let's just keep it simple. Ah, ah, stop. I hate it when a browser goes so tiny you can't move it around. There we go. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 9, 1 at 12, not one. um, are you guys okay with the coin for the channel points, or do you guys want something else? I want to know because I want you guys like I know it's like my channel and whatever, but I like getting I like to get your guys feedback to what you guys like to see. It even keeps going the longer you've been on Twitch. Oh yeah, it does. Oh yeah, you can make it go longer. I do think I'm gonna stop it at 12 because I don't feel like it's necessary to have it longer than 12. But the badge, I'll make a cheese wheel. Yes, it's gonna be a cheese wheel that's divided into 12. So you start with the one cheese, and you get two cheese, and you get three cheese, and it just goes to 12. Point for point sounds good. I was thinking the same thing. Like the slime on a coin, maybe giving a thumbs up or. Oh yeah, that can work. So we'll start with a coin. To make sure it gets all the colors, all the nooks and crannies, because sometimes it doesn't. It really starts looking like cheese. Actually, we can have it. I don't know if Mona's gonna like it. We can make it in her lord. All the coins are the color of cheese. I'm just trying to fit cheese at any point where I can in the lore, and it's hilarious. So she just like looks at me like, "Why? Why do you do this?" And I'm like, "Because I can." Ah, she's sneezing. She heard I talked about her. Also, that's a very interesting superstition. Like when someone talks about you, you sneeze. I don't know where it comes from, but it's very interesting. I always found it fascinating. I need to look up a gold coin. Gold coin. Is gonna drag this generic gold coin. 1 month cheese slice, 2 months a little cheese cube, 3 months a little cheese triangle, and so on. We can do that as well if we want differentiation in the badges. Oh, you know what I can do? If we do the cheese wheel, right? We do the cheese wheel. Once you go past a year, you start stacking cheese wheels. So you don't just stack slices, you stack cheese wheels themselves, like physically. Uh, I do like the more cheesy color of the I'll keep the cheesy color of the coins. Okay, it looks like we're set on the cheese wheel. Okay, cheese wheel for badges. This is the coin. We need a in just erase the bit. Oh, erased more than I should. Why is this line here erased? Oh, because not bad. Wait, here we go. Okay. Um, move down. Okay. Focus, Danny. I want to be quick. I want to see if I can maybe finish the coin and the badges today. Dude. Oh, you know what? Okay, I have an idea. That Struggling to get the. Come on. Not that hard, Danny. You can do it. There we go. Eh? Okay. I can make the body a bit smaller. It's a bit big. Oh, okay. Wait, I don't even. I mean, Yeah, it already looks good. Maybe I can just squash it down a little bit for that, like, a little perspective. That's good. On the coins is your slime with a cheese wheel in its Honestly, I think yeah, that sounds amazing. I'll do that. We'll give it some asymmetry. Let me just see how it will look. If it's not gonna look that great, then I'll maybe just keep it simple. Wait. So you do like this. Draw another. Okay. Not gonna lie, all I see right now is on the coin is the ears that look like eyes, and this line that looks like a mouth, and I cannot unsee it. It does look like that. Anyway, I'll add eyes now. Okay. I do like this. We are making my channel point icons because forgot to make any of them. And I'm also going to make badges, which is going to be a cheese wheel that fills up as you get as you get as you're longer. And then if you go past a year, the cheese wheels stack on top of each other. Nero and Amy helped me. Also, I'm talking to Mona. She's next to me. Yeah, internet is up and running again. Everything is working smooth, perfectly. No. Uh, he Amy says hi. Okay. Let me just tilt the ears a bit. I think because the ears are symmetrical, because coins aren't seldom, not always symmetrical. Very, and many times not. There we go. I like this. Okay, let's do the shading and then we got away with points. Wait. Okay, so shading would be do I keep this as a shade? Yeah, let's just little indentations that you see on a okay, let's shade color. That one, that one. Yeah, that's better.
Hello there.
Hey, Muna. It's close to the edge one, but not a bit darker. Actually, yeah, that darker work. We found the color. Here we go. If I understand with how coins work, they always have. It's like if as soon as you have a line, sort of an indentation, especially depending on where the light comes. I will also have to add some highlights, the top parts, so it feels like the story working. Oh, thank you for the googly eyes.
My USB is disconnected again for some reason. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Nice and shiny coin. And am I drawing this in the there? Hold up. I have made a critical error of drawing this on the same layer. Hey, I like that. Let's add some overlay to it. I just need to add some texture to it as well. Let's change this bottom shade. Another overlay. Not necessarily overlay, but effect. Tab there and there. Texture. This one. This looks more filthy than it. Highlight color. Getting color again. Okay, that looks like a coin. Just blur. Teeny tiny bit. There we go. We have coin. Yes. That's it. Folder. No point. I did not save. I am playing a dangerous game. Okay. How long have we been streaming? To check this because I need to make food and stuff. Okay, well, we still got 40 minutes to 40 minutes plus half an hour, depending. Yes. We make good progress. Good progress. I will upload all these things on the channel after stream. So by tomorrow, we should have them all up and running. Yeah, let's do. Yeah. Enough of the badge, which is the cheese wheel. Yes. Okay, cool. If I do this. Okay. Down. Actually, wait, no, I should. How am I gonna draw this? Because we need to make the cheese divide up into different slices. Like this is easy enough. Literally just divide your quadrants. Okay. I want it somewhat of like an. So cheese wheels are somewhat like they don't just have a straight line down. So perfect. Okay. Make a guide of where to cut up the cheese. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 12. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me go back to the thing. See, so I can't just put on can't cannot just be 12. It has to be 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. Okay, so it divides up in 6. I can still do 12, but actually, I have an idea. I have an idea. So we theoretically divide it up into 12 pieces. So we have 1 piece, 2 pieces, 3 pieces. Then you have 6 pieces, which is half. Oh, man, dividing stuff up into 12 is hard. Because if I do this, wait, hold on. Why is it? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay, so I can do 12. I just need to space them out in a way that works. There we go. Here we just drag them down. No, stop. There we go. Okay. Now it's a matter of making the different versions. Color. So what I'm gonna do is I'm literally just gonna make a bunch of. So I'm gonna basically make the whole cheese wheel, and then I'm gonna make different versions where the cheese wheel is sliced. I'm gonna work backwards, or technically forwards, depending on how you view the cheese. Do you assemble the cheese? Do you eat the cheese? Do you? Imagine someone has a thing where so everyone's so when you have a badge, you start with a cheese wheel, but as you goes on, you just get less. At some point, you just don't have a badge anymore. That sounds very counterproductive, but it sounds hilarious. Hey, hold on. There we go. Okay. Just get the cheese real nice and colored. Get all these little freckles and things, and it looks like cheese. Get the cheese little splotches. Okay. Hey. Probably want to see the small details, but it's fine. Now I just need to. I think this is like a. Oh, hey. Okay. So we got the cheese. So this is gonna be cheese wheel. Now, duplicate it. This one off. Turn the guides on. Now we just start erasing. Erasing and fixing. So we're gonna work backward. So we need a 991. So that is. We want the thing to fill in probably clockwise, right? Yeah, clockwise. Actually, wait, no, because the way you see it on the screen, we will fill it up. We start going clockwise, then we start going anti-clockwise. Yes, because we want. All I have to really do is just do this. Oh yeah, I don't have to make my life difficult. I can just do this. Boop. Okay. Now I just need to draw. So, and we delete anchor there. Guide off. There we go. Hey. Okay. Now we have partial cheese. Probably add some bubbles. That's fine. Cheese! Almost looks like a pie. Still looks delicious though.